What's up YouTube? Thanks for checking out another video. My name is Philosopher, the Monotone Magic player, and today I'm bringing you a Bant Proliferate deck. This is a deck that I've been sitting on for a while. It's from I think the first iteration of it was made back in War of the Spark, I believe, because that's where Proliferate was really big, obviously with all the Planeswalkers. And yeah, I had it back here and I was like, you know what, this is a fun deck. Let me show it off, show it to all of y'all. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Again, if you just want to go straight to the gameplay or if you want to go straight to the deck tech, the timestamps are down below so you can skip to those. If not, I just want to really quickly say thank you for watching, and if you like the video, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, leave me a comment down below. It helps me out a ton. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's get straight into the deck tech. So like I said, this is a Proliferate deck that I made like a while back. It is Bant, so it is white, blue, green, and it all revolves around Simic Ascendancy. So Simic Ascendancy is a 2-cost, so a Simic, Simic Ascendancy is a Simic enchantment for 1 green, 1 blue, and it says whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, put that many growth counters on Simic Ascendancy. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Simic Ascendancy has 20 or more growth counters on it, you win the game. So if something gets a 1/1, you basically put a counter on Simic Ascendancy. If Simic Ascendancy has 20 counters on it, at your upkeep, you win the game. So this is kind of similar to my, what was it? Selesnya? Dang, that took me forever. To my Selesnya counters video that I made a while back, with cards like Luminarch Aspirant returning, Swarm Chandler returning, but there are, and Orin Refuse was another one, but there are a lot of new cards since we're obviously adding blue into the mix. So let's go through all of them real quick. I have Swarm Shambler in here, just really nice. It puts a 1/1 counter on itself instantly. You can put more on it after the fact, and it does create some creatures if it dies through being the target of a spell. Ozolith, if you don't know what this does, it's an amazing artifact. Basically, if a creature leaves the battlefield and it had a counter on it, you can put those on the Ozolith. For us, all those are going to be 1/1 counters, and at the beginning of combat, you can move all of the counters from the Ozolith onto one creature. So if I had something die with 4 counters, 4 1/1 counters on it, I can move those 4 1/1 counters to another creature during my combat. Another card that we have in here is Grateful Apparition. This is a 2-cost spirit that is a flying 1/1, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you get to proliferate. Proliferate is one of my favorite mechanics. Basically, what you get to do is you choose, as it says there, you choose any number of permanents and or players, then give them another counter of each kind already there. So it doesn't create counters on its own, it just will add a counter if it already has one. Again, for us, that is 1/1 counters, and in the case of Simic Ascendancy, those are growth counters. So this really helps, you know, if I have 3 creatures and they all have a 1/1 counter on it, and Grateful Apparition deals damage, it will proliferate all those, make it so they all gain another 1/1 counter. So just for hitting combat damage, we get 3 counters in that instance. I also have Luminarch Aspirant. Like I said, this was in the last video. At the beginning of our combat, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature you control. So this helps provide something for the proliferate targets to actually target, you know, to actually hit. I have Contentious Plan in here because it says proliferate, and it also allows us to draw a card, so it's really nice low cost as well. Huatley's Raptor is a Selesnya 2/3 dinosaur with vigilance, and whenever it enters the battlefield, proliferate. Growth Spiral, you know what that does. It's just there for more card draw and trying to ramp us up to our higher cost, because we do still have like some higher cost cards, especially with Hydra Krasis. This one we just want to be pumping all the mana into it, put a lot of counters onto it, draw some cards. And also with the Ozolith, you can take all the counters on the Ozolith and put it onto a Hydra Krasis. Since this has trample, that could just win you a game outright right there. Evolution Sage, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate. So this one's a ton of fun to play with. Again, just proliferate. And this one, I mean, you're going to be hitting land drops all the time anyways. Orin Refuse enters the battlefield, put 1/1 counter on target creature you control, so that can be on itself or on another creature if you need to target something else that doesn't have a counter. And then whenever it attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature with a 1/1 counter on it. So this is semi-proliferate, not quite, but again, just 1/1 counter synergy. Mowu Loyal Companion. I love this card. You see his planeswalker buddy. I don't want to mess up the name. I really don't want to mess it up, so I'm not going to say it. But Mowu is a 3/3 legendary creature dog with vigilance and trample. If one or more 1/1 counters would be put on Mowu, put that many +1 1/1 counters instead. So if you would put 1 on it with Oran Reef Ooze, instead it gets 2. If you were to use the Ozolith to put like 8, it still only gets 9. It doesn't double in that regard. But still, this thing gets out of control quick. You can see like freaking how buff Mowu is in the chest. So that one's nice. Ajani the Great-Hearted, which I actually just got. Do I have that over here? I do. 1 second. I got my Extra Life Secret Lair, and it's actually this card in the like stained glass art. Just wanted to show that off since it's in the deck. Kind of weird that I played that deck today. I didn't even think about it. But Ajani the Great-Hearted is a 4-mana planeswalker. Creatures you control have vigilance, which is really nice. It allows us to attack and still have a lot of defense. You can either gain 3 life or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So again, if our creatures don't already have +1/+1 counters, this will help provide them with one. And then it's basically like a mini Proliferate as well. So the more creatures we have, obviously the more that goes towards Simic Ascendancy. Biogenic Ooze, that's the reason why I've put in Oran Reef Ooze. One of the reasons is because this is a ooze that cares about other oozes. When it enters, you make a token. At the beginning of your end step, you put a 1/1 counter on each ooze, and then you can pay some mana to create another ooze. Ooze, ooze, ooze. So Biogenic Ooze is really nice because that can get out of control really, really fast, especially if you have the mana to just keep creating more oozes. And then lastly, we have Roalesque, which is probably one of the worst mythics you'll see because it's a really high cost and it's not that great. It's a 5-mana, 4/5 human mutant with flying and trample. Whenever it enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on another creature you control, and then when it dies, proliferate, then proliferate again. I think the fact that the proliferate and then proliferate again is on death is what makes it kind of bad because you're playing Simic. Like, yeah, you have Neoform, but you don't really have that many other like sack outlets necessarily. So makes it kind of hard to trigger that intentionally. It usually happens, you know, like you get board wiped and you're like, well, it doesn't help me now. I don't have anything to proliferate. But still, the 2 1/1 counters on anything is really nice. And it's another great target for the Ozolith since it does have flying and trample. Lastly, we have a bunch of Bant lands with 1 copy of Karn's Bastion because that's all I had, and I'm not going to use wild cards on it. But it does say pay 4 mana and tap it to proliferate. So that's really nice. Having that on a land is really hard for our opponents to interact with, and that could be the last little bit that you need for Simic Ascendancy. So with all that explanation out of the way, I was trying to keep it underneath 10 minutes. It's really hard with the deck tech as well. But again, I hope you all enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said earlier, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving me a comment down below. It helps, you know, the YouTube algorithm, which is kind of tricky at times to figure out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that your 2021 is off to a great start. And yeah, with that, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Okay, this is attempt number 3 at recording this video. Attempt number 1, my cat was moving all around and like knocking stuff over, so I cut that one. Attempt number 2, we went up against Azorius Control, Mono Red, and then Simic garbage. So I'm hoping that this goes a little bit better. This already looks like a better hand because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will keep. We're going to hold on to this branch loft pathway until we see what color we actually need. But yeah, the last one, I think I played 3 games. It took like 25 minutes or so. So I'm hoping Grand Inquisitor is a little bit more fun than the other people that I've been playing with. So far they're playing Rakdos. I would assume... Oh no, yeah, they actually are playing Rakdos. Look at their sleeves. Stormfist Crusader. I'm a fan of that card. We do need the 3. I would prefer not to shock yet. Play this for green. Oran Reef Ooze. Now, do we keep this back to block? Nah. We'll have it to block next turn when we play a Johnny the Greathearted, since we'll get Vigilance. Ooh, I do like the Biogenic Ooze. Biogenic Ooze is one of the, like, powerhouses in this deck. By the way, my cat's up here again. Players can't gain life. Don't do that. Because that actually does affect me a little bit. Doesn't really matter. So they both attack. They become 6, 6, and 5, 5 respectively. Did they double block my... They did. They double blocked my Ooze. Interesting. Well, both should die. They're tapped out of mana, so I'm actually kind of okay with that. It sucks that Biogenic Ooze and the Oran Reef Ooze you don't see that that interaction. Hey, okay, I'll take a concede. Grand Inquisitor, GG. Hell yeah, that's much better than the last 3 games I recorded. So I'll take that. Okay, game 1 goes to us. All right, Umbra, you're back for this video too. You want to say hi to everybody? Hey, she's like right out of frame. Okay, let's see how many games we can win, because I lost 3 last. No. Yeah, I lost 3 last video recording that I tried doing. So let's see if I can win these 3. Leave a comment down below if you think I'm gonna win the next 2 games against Dokuda and whoever else. If I'm being honest, I don't like this hand. Yes, I have all the colors that I need, but the mana costs are a little bit high. You know, I'm gonna keep it. It has Simic Ascendancy, it has Roalesk, so let's go ahead and keep it. I do like the Contentious Plan, but it needs something to put, like, to proliferate on. Oh, we're playing mono white. Sorry, we're playing not mono white. Selesnya. Wow, that took me forever. Okay, we will play this. This is actually really nice. This draw kind of changes everything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That kind of changes everything. We can go Simic Ascendancy next. Okay, another Sacred Cat. Surprised that they didn't attack. Karn's Bastion, nice. Hit our land and the Proliferate on it if we ever get too many lands, which usually that's not the case, but I mean, it could be. Okay, 1 and 1. Do we attack? Yeah. Let's try to make them use their mana up. Umbra, you're attacking your own tail, baby girl. Leave your tail alone. Love yourself. They're playing cats. They're actually playing cats. And they killed my Simic Ascendancy because of Feline Sovereign. Oh, you hate to see it. Okay. Evolution Sage. Okay, we're gonna go Evolution Sage. Go to combat so that Luminarch Aspirant can put a counter on Evolution Sage. No attacks. Karn's Bastion. Make my stuff stronger. Okay, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to win with the Simic Ascendancy route. And if they go too wide, then we won't be able to keep really anything on the board. I like Mowu. I really like the Mowu pool. You know, we're gonna do it. And we'll definitely put that on Mowu just so he can get massive. Again, no attacks. So I don't think they're ever gonna swing with their Feline Sovereign, so we just need to make sure that we have enough for each other cat that they have. Ooh. So I could do double Evolution Sage. I actually think I'm just gonna do a Contentious Plan. I need the card draw like kind of bad. Rose Spiral, but we don't have the colors for it. Let's just make Mowu massive. They do have Vigilance. 9, that's 2, 4, 6. They only have 8, so they couldn't kill Mowu even if they tried. And it does have trample, so this could just be like the thing that ends them. We have cats versus dogs. Cats and dog. Oh my god. We're actually doing it. Okay, let's just go. Let's just try to win off of I want to play Roalesque though so badly. Oh well. Roalesque and Mowu are kind of like the pet cards in this deck. I messed up there. I could have put... I should have done a second main. Damn. I messed up because I could have had stuff going on Evolution Sage. That sucks. Okay, we'll go to combat. We'll put that there. See, that was a mistake on my end. I was so excited about Mowu actually putting in mad work. They have to block... Okay, so they block with all their lifelink creatures, which makes sense. If I would have gone with everything, I think we would have just won. Maybe not. They gained 6, right? Okay, let's try the growth spiral now. We did not get a land. Hydroid Crasis up the butt. I think I'm going to play the Roalesque next. I wonder if they're playing any board wipes. I feel like they shouldn't be. Ooh, Great Henge is nice. A little bit of life gain for them as well. I was like, dang, that's like, you're brave. We could go Roalesque on another target creature. Okay, let's go Roalesque onto Mowu. Tell me if y'all have ever seen that animation. I promise you haven't. Do we just win 18? No, because they still have their... Oh, that's right. They have protection from dogs. I forgot that Feline Sovereign actually gave protection from dogs. It almost never matters. What happens if all these attack? They gain 6. They prevent 6 from Mowu. That's 12. That's if all block that. Yeah, I think we just go like that. Do we win? I really don't know. I didn't do the math, really. I did like a very quick version of the math. I wanted to use Karn's Bastion to proliferate everything on this. Okay, hey, GG's. I guess dogs win over cats, which... Oh, no, they don't. Because they gain the life. 1 health. The 1 health dream. Bronze-Hide Lion. Nice. The Great Henge in this deck is so powerful. For them. Collected Company. Coco. Oh my god, look at them make this crazy board state. They don't have reach, so that sucks. Because I think I could just win off that, but whatever. Yeah, Charm Stray. Alright. Dang, a Johnny's Primate is really nice with this deck too. I want to say nice, but I don't want it to sound like, you know, like I'm being an ass. Like I legitimately mean unironically nice. Go to combat, put that on that. Just swing with that, right? Nothing has reach? I don't think so. I would attack with Mowu, but then everything would gain life. Good game. Yo, what a game. Cats versus dogs in MTG Arena. I didn't think I would ever see it. I really like their version of the deck. Coco in the deck is really smart. I like the Great Henge being in the deck. I like that I wish I could have had more Bronze-Hide Lions in mind, because I do have a video of my own cat deck. If you wanted to go check it out. But I also like the Charm Strays, like the full playset. Okay. I wanted a Karn's Bastion, that Roalesque, just to do it, because I think I only have 1 Karn's Bastion. Okay, we are 2 for 2. Because earlier I said that I wanted to see if we could go 3 for 3, so this will be our last game. We're at 10 minutes on the video, depending on how fast this goes. I am trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter. Although the last one, my explanation like took forever, so I'm sorry. My deck techs always take super long in my intros and stuff. JPie03. Sarkhan Avatar. How do I feel about this hand? Not very confident, if I'm being honest. We have 2 Proliferate engines with nothing to put counters on. I will keep it, but I probably shouldn't have. if we're being honest. I'm hoping for like a Luminarch Aspirant. Swarm Shambler works great. That's a good card to pull. Okay, so we're gonna do this turn. We're gonna do Grateful Apparition. Because we want it to be able to attack next turn to proliferate onto the Swarm Shambler. First, we'll play the Simic Ascendancy, so that the Simic Ascendancy will see Swarm Shambler enter. This looks like a Spellslinger deck, in which case we're probably gonna have some trouble. We don't have anything to interact with like enchantments or anything like that. I really need lands, not Hydroid Krasis, unfortunately. Like, especially with Evolution Sage. Oof. I don't have green mana. Damn, that sucks. I didn't even realize I only had one source of green. I mean, it doesn't really change anything. I mean, it does. I don't get to play Swarm Shambler, but I don't think I would have played anything else anyways. Golden Egg. I've seen a lot of people using Golden Egg like in competitive decks. It kind of scares me if I'm being honest. Do I Swarm Shambler or do I Evolutions? Yeah, let's just go ahead and Swarm Shambler. And then we will go ahead and shock this in. No, we won't, because we don't have green. I almost made the mistake twice. Okay, we'll go Simic Ascendancy and Swarm Shambler, Proliferate. Because I wanted the Evolution Sage down so that the Biogenic Ooze, if we got a land, would start to pop off like a lot. This may just be a Hydroid Krasis for 2. Another Golden Egg. Karn's Bastion's really nice. I don't have double green for Ooze, actually. So let's play this into Karn's Bastion. And then I think next turn is the Hydroid Krasis. If I draw a green mana, I'll put down Biogenic Ooze. If I don't draw a green mana, I'll go for the Hydroid Krasis. Because I really like Hydroid Krasis on even numbers. I don't like doing odds. It feels wasteful. I'm really scared about them though. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they're playing Is It Something, but I mean, it is something, but I don't know what they're playing. I don't know what it is. Drawn from Dreams. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. So it's kind of like, it's almost like Scry, but worse. I mean, I guess it's only 4 mana, which is good for them. I wonder if they're saving like a storm count up or something. God, how many eggs are they gonna get? Oh, if we ever get both of these down, that would be the dream. What is this? 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3. Hopefully I draw a land here. Roalesk honestly isn't bad if we're being honest. I'm just waiting for the board wipe. Like, that's kind of all I'm waiting for. Roalesk would be really nice. Biogenic Ooze would be nicer. Flood of Tears, there it is. And then they get to put one from their hand. Omniscience, I've seen this deck before. I have seen this deck before. Yeah, good game. I won't make y'all sit through it. Fiery Emancipation. Actually, I want to see a little bit of it. Go ahead. I want to see a little bit. That doesn't do anything. Do something fun. Do something exciting with Fiery Emancipation. I just want to see, I want to see one cool spell, right? I've seen the Omniscience, I've seen the Fiery Emancipation. I've seen this deck before. There you go. If it deals 4 damage to me, just do 12 damage to me, quick. Dang, we're only 4 damage off. Would we have... Ooh, the Seagate Restoration? Nice, nice. Double Fiery Emancipation? Okay, Chandra me. Triple Fiery Emancipation. I don't have any of these cards made. Otherwise, I would do something similar. I don't have any wild cards for this. Okay, you have Chandra. Like, let me see if I can hover over this so that they can understand. Just Chandra me. Because otherwise I'm not going to let you do the damage. Yeah, I'm not going to let them. They were taking too long. Okay, so we didn't go 3 for 3. We went 2 for 3. Not bad, considering the deck that we're playing again, or that we were playing, and the deck that we're playing against. Because this one is, in terms of power level, it's not that high, but like it is ridiculous. Mine takes like, hey, all my stuff has to stay on the board for like 6 turns, and if it does, then it'll be pretty cool, and I'll win with Simic Ascendancy. Simic Ascendancy really starts to pop off with like the biogenic oozes. Really, that's when it starts to really go burr. But yeah, anyways, thank y'all for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Leave me a comment down below, maybe some cards that you want to see put into the deck, or something like that, because I'll probably say this in the intro, but Proliferate is one of my favorite mechanics like ever. I think it's super cool. Like what is it, the tide, there's like a inexorable tide, I think that's what it's called, like the enchantment. I love that. I don't get to play it enough in Commander, but I really like that. I like to build cards around decks around that. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, and yeah, I hope y'all have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. you